Hi, I'm Steve Parker, and you have typed in, how can I handle stress? That's why you're watching this video right now. So I'm going to make it really quick because if you're watching this video, you're really struggling with stress. You're having anxiety and all the stuff that comes with it. So I'm going to give you 4 or 5 simple, easy things that you can do right now. As soon as this video is finished, you can literally go out and do some of this stuff right now to begin to bring some of the stress levels down so you can begin to deal with the source of the stress. Okay? So first, really quickly, meditate. This is, all these things are so basic. Incredibly basic, but when we're stressed out, we forget. I know what it's like. You just can't think. So sometimes we need somebody to tell us this stuff that we already know. Okay? So meditate. Soon I'll create a very quick, simple video on meditating. If you already know how to meditate, super. I will suggest that you follow the basic protocol of meditating at least 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. Will this solve all your problems? No, it won't. But it will get you into a calmer place. It'll help through the process of meditation, it helps begin to calm down a little bit, maybe not completely right away, but calm down the thoughts that come with the stress, okay? And soon look for a video on meditation, 2 or 3 videos on meditation, including some guided meditations that I'm going to be creating in the next days. So meditate, simple. Exercise, okay? When we get stressed out, we have a tendency of just shutting down and not doing anything. If you have a particular kind of exercise that you like to do or are willing to do, go do it. Figure out a way to do it, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, okay? It changes your body chemistry and it changes the chemistry in your brain, which makes it begin to be easier for you to deal with stress, okay? Scientific studies have shown that even just 10 minutes of simple walking, it doesn't have to be race walking, it doesn't have to be super aggressive walking, it can just be a simple walk, a 10-minute walk around the block, a 10-minute walk to the park. It literally changes the brain chemistry that you have out of whatever it is, and in your case the brain chemistry that's included in stress, and it can bring it into more of the brain chemistry that's associated with emotional balance. Again, is this going to get rid of all your stress? No, but it's going to help you deal with the stress a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Number 3, hug someone. Again, everybody likes to be hugged, but again, there are scientific studies that show that 20 to 30 seconds, go for 30 seconds. If you can hug somebody continuously for 30 seconds, it literally changes your biochemistry and it changes your hormonal balance, which allows you to have more of an emotional rest. It brings you feelings of, the words that come to my mind are, it brings you feelings of everything is okay. It can be okay. So hug someone for at least 30 seconds. Find someone to talk to. Now it has to be somebody that's safe for you, that you have experience with, that will listen to you without trying to fix everything right away. So you can have someone hear your story. What they also may do, if they're the right person, what they also may do is very gently, very lovingly, and without judgment or telling you you're wrong about anything. That doesn't help. I know. But they will help you bring your attention to solutions, because when we're in stress, we're in the problem. And we're believing that the problem is unchangeable and we're screwed. And so if you can find the right person to talk about it, get some of this out of your mouth, like throw up your words on them, and then let them gently, very gently start to point you to things you can do. Little things, not big things, little things you can do to begin to relieve the stress so that you can feel that there is hope. Finally, the 5th one is similar to the second one. The fifth one is if you don't have somebody to talk to, then write everything down. Write until you can't write anymore. Write all of your thoughts down, all your crazy thoughts. Don't hold back. Don't try and write it correctly. Don't use, the rules of writing, proper writing. Just write all this crap down and get it out of your head. Again, get it out of your head and onto paper. And often what happens when you're stressed out and you write all the things down that you're stressed out about, then you look at it, you begin to realize maybe it's not as bad as it feels like it is when it's just in your head. Getting it out of your head, super, super important. Okay? So get it out of your head. I have a friend who has written a book. Unfortunately, it's only in Norwegian, so this is for my Norwegian friends. There's a book called Livet, Balance og Vekst, Life, Balance and Growth, by Liva Stensvold. She has some brilliant things in there, so go buy that book. If it ever gets translated into English, I'll send an email out to everybody. But for my Norwegian friends. So in the long term, these are things that you can do right now to begin to lower the stress a bit so you can begin to function, okay? Long term, what is stress really about? It's really about that you think you're screwed. It's you think that the problem, that you're going to have a really bad time with something, either consciously or unconsciously, that you're in danger, that your life is in danger, or whatever. The long-term solution will be that either the problem is solved or your perception of the problem has changed enough that you no longer think, that you no longer are so strongly affected by whatever is actually going on, okay? So the first 5 things are immediate right now, so you can get into more of a functional state and begin to do something a little bit, okay? In most cases of stress, this is not an anxiety order, this is just simple stress. It's that you perceive a problem as something that's more difficult than maybe it is. It's really difficult to shift that perception. So either the problem will change and your perception of what's going on will change and then the stress will be relieved, or you will find a way to change your perception about what really the problem is about. And at that point, you'll begin to have relief. So those are 5 ways and a couple of other ideas about stress that help you kind of deal with stress. How can I deal with stress? One final thing. One of the most common reasons for stress, and a reason that makes other stresses much more than they have to be, is financial stress, okay? And in this world, it can be really difficult sometimes to have the kind of financial certainty. Even people that look like they have a lot of money, they're just a higher level of broke. They have higher levels of bills that they have to face that the rest of us don't understand often. So finding a practical way over the long haul to resolve the financial issues will also help with stress. So if you're looking for a way to deal with the financial aspect of stress, click the button below if you're watching on the My Inspired Media platform, or if it's on YouTube, there's a little link said Manifest More Money. Click on that and take a look at that. That might be, it won't be for everyone, but it might be one possible practical answer for the financial stress part of it, because that's just such a big thing for everyone. So, okay, thank you very much for listening to me. I'm really happy I get to do these videos, and I feel really blessed. So thank you, and have a beautiful day.